I was here yesterday afternoon, and I spoke, and I enjoyed myself very much, but I realized I hadn't used much poetry. So I thought, well, I hope you're ready for it, because I'm going to talk some poetry to you. My encouragement to you is to go to your library tomorrow morning, or call your librarian tonight if you know her private number. No, if you do so, don't use my name, don't say it. But call the librarian tomorrow and say, Miss, Mr., Dr., Yo, however you address the librarian. Say, Miss Angelou encouraged us last night to look up some African American poetry and some other poetry, some Eastern European poetry, and some Greek poetry. And I need to know how I stand with myself. You see, in the 19th century, during slavery, when black people and brown and yellow and beige people were being told, you're not much of anything, there was a folk song which a black man sang. He said, the woman I love is fat and chocolate to the bone. And every time she shakes, some skinny woman loses her home. That's what you need. You need something to tell you you're all right. And again, folk song, I'm not even talking about the written poetry, the folk song. A black woman spoke of the man she loved. This shred found its way into Mr. W.C. Handy's 20th Century Blues. The woman said, he's blacker than midnight, teeth like flags of truce. He's the finest thing in the whole St. Louis. They say the blacker the berry, sweeter is the juice. Yeah. Now that's poetry. Paul Laurence Dunbar, who is my favorite poet, well, but then on the other hand, I'm fickle. And so in 10 minutes I may name somebody else, just ignore it. But Mr. Dunbar wrote in both standard English and in the English of the plantation. And I want you to go to your librarian and ask her or him to show you some Dunbar. Dunbar wrote a poem, a love poem. This could have been written by Queen Latifah last week. He wrote it in 1892. It's called A Negro Love Song. He said, seen my lady home last night, jump back, honey, jump back. Held her hand and squeezed it tight, jump back, honey, jump back. I heard her sigh, that little sigh. I saw that light gleam in her eye. I saw a smile go flitting by. I said, jump back, honey. Woo! The mockingbird was singing fine, jump back, honey, jump back. And my heart was beating so that when I reached my lady's door, I just couldn't bear to go. So I put my arm around her waist, jump back, honey, jump back. I raised her lips and took a taste, jump back, honey, jump back. I said, love me, honey, do you love me true? You love me as well as I love you? And then she answered, of course I do, but jump back. He wrote a poem in standard English. From this poem, I've taken the title of 2 or 3 books. It's called Sympathy. I know what the caged bird feels, I mean, when the sun is bright on the upland slopes, when the wind blows soft through the springing grass, and the river floats like a sheet of glass, when the first bird sings, and the first bud opes, and the faint perfume from its chalice stands, I know what the cage bird feels. I know why the cage bird beats its wing, till its blood is red on the cruel bars, for it must fly back to its perch and cling, when it fain would be on the bough swing, and the blood still throbs in the old scars. It pulses again with a keener sting. I know why it beats its wing, and I know why the cage bird sings, Amen. When its wings are bruised and its bosom sore, it beats its bars and will be free. It's not a carol of joy or glee, but a prayer that it sends from its heart's deep core, but a plea that up to heaven it flings. Oh, I know why the cage bird sings. Done by. Okay.